Hi everyone. Today we'll be doing some fascial maneuvers. In fact, we will be doing many fascial maneuvers which will be for our legs, the lower body, then we will do for the face, head and neck, and then we are going to get into the organ reset for the last maneuvers. So first start off with the maneuvers for the legs. In that we will be beginning with the hip release. So hip release is one of those fascial maneuvers which are very powerful for reducing the pain in your lower back. If you have a lower back pain, or if you have a hip pain, if you have tight hips, or you need to improve the blood circulation in your hips and down to your legs, this maneuver is very powerful. So this only not only releases and causes the blood flow in your lower body, but improves the circulation in your upper body and your upper body, like the torso and your head. Because when you have a tight hip, you have a tight shoulder. So releasing the hips will also release your shoulder and promote that sense of calmness in your nervous system, and that emotional release, because our hips store a lot of emotions and trauma or stress over long periods of time. It can be also due to sitting for long periods of time. So whatever the reasons can be, there can be many reasons for the problems related to your hips. This will also improve the circulation in your sacrum. So let's get into the hip release. For that we need to lie down on our back. So we are going to use a mat. You can use more cushion if you need uh, a thicker mat for more cushion. So I'm going to lie down on this mat on my back with my knee bent. So just lie down on your back, and then we are going to cross our left leg over the right leg, so that's such that we are crossing the left knee over the right knee. Slowly bring your knees to your chest. So once you have the knees to your chest, how much ever you can bring it to your chest. So now this is how much I can bring the knees to my chest. Now we can do it in different ways. The one way is we can do by holding our ankles. You can hold your ankles and pull them towards you, or you can just grab your calves and twist them outward and pull them towards you, to pull the knees towards your chest for more tension. Or if you cannot do any of these two, you can just grab your knees and pull them towards you, towards your chest, and this will also do the trick. But when you pull your ankles, so try to pull your ankles. If you can reach your ankles like this, hold them and pull them towards you, your knees to your chest more. You will feel more tension in your glutes. So right now I am feeling a lot more tension in my left glute and into my sacrum area. So we can do like this. So let's do this for today. In the previous video we have done the hip release by pulling our calves. So with that I felt more of a tension building up and pressure building up in my entire hips to my legs. Today we are going to pull our ankles. So I'm pulling my ankles towards me, and both pulling my knees in more, lifting my head to my knees to my chest, turning my head from right to left to check the tension. Which side of the neck feels more tensed? Again to the right and to the left. So for me, I'm feeling my left more tensed. So let's start with this. Breathe in through the mouth. So hold your head up and your knees to your chest. Pull your ankles in with your hand and breathe in through the mouth. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the mouth. Now you can turn your head in the opposite direction as well, and we are going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth 3 more times. and move side to side. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. We can say affirmations here like bring your head to your chest and your knees and say, I allow my body to release all the negative energy and allow my body to let go. I allow my body to let go and allow my body at peace. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Pull in more, breathe in, out through the mouth. Now slowly unwind and relax your legs and stay there, because you might feel lightheaded after this, because this is a very powerful release. And once you feel that you have come back into your body and it's fine for you to get up, you can just turn over and slowly get up as per your convenience, and we are going to walk around to see the changes. So let's walk. I'm going to walk in a figure eight, because figure eight will help me to come back into my body naturally and will help me to calm down my nervous system and relax and integrate those changes that I've just did in my body. So what I'm noticing is that my left side is feeling more relaxed, and I'm feeling high as well. So when you are doing this, releasing your hips, you will feel that your shoulders have also dropped down. So I can feel the same thing with my right shoulder as well. A lot more on my on my left shoulder. I'm feeling my left shoulder has dropped down as compared to my right shoulder. Now let's do the hip release on the other side. Now lay down on your back on your mat with your knees bent. You can even lay down on a bench. I do not have a bench here, so I'm laying down. Now I cross my right knee over the left knee, and then I bring my knee to my chest, how much ever I can. Then I'm grabbing my ankles with both the hands and pulling my hips and my ankles towards me for a more stretch. Now once I'm done, I lift my head up to my chest and reach my knees. Turn my head from right to left to check which side feels more tensed. Okay. Again right and left. So again I'm feeling the tension in my left side. Lift your head up, knees to your chest. Grab your ankles and pull them towards you and breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. You can breathe in more, breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now turn your head to the right in the opposite direction, whichever direction you were in previously. Now turn opposite and breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. You can sway side to side, breathing in through the mouth more and out through the mouth. Now bring your head to your knees and we can say, body I let go, body I feel safe. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out, in, out. Now unwind and Relax and lay down until you feel ready to get up. Over time, as you do the hip release, you will also notice that when you try to put your hand at the back of your abdomen, you might feel, if some people might have lot of space due to the tilted uh, hips and the tilted pelvis. So over time this space also tends to become lesser and lesser, and then you will have aligned hips. You will not have lots of space, that is the arched back. So I'm feeling that a lot lesser now, so it's improving for me as well. Now slowly get up and let's go for a walk. Now I'll walk in the opposite, making an 8 again in the opposite direction, figure 8 pattern. I can feel both the hips are aligned now, and I'm feeling much straighter, and I feel taller as well, and I feel both my shoulders have dropped down. This is very powerful move for relieving your lower back pain. So once you do this, you will feel like doing it every single day and you will not miss it, because since the day I started it, I've not missed it even a single day. Now let's get into another maneuver for the legs, which will be the knee torque. So the knee torque, we will be requiring a chair for the knee torque. So let's sit on a chair for the knee torque. So knee torque is one of those fascial maneuvers that are going to release the tension behind the knees that builds up over time as you sit for long periods of time, or you are having a lot of sitting work, or you are not able to move occasionally, and you are moving less, and there is an issue, knee pain. So the fascia from the back of your leg, back of your knee, goes up to your hamstrings, to your glutes, and your lower back all gets restricted and gets sticky over time and calcified due to lack of movement and sitting for long periods of time. It can also be due to dehydration, or you are just keeping your legs at a 90-degree angle. So we are going to release everything, and we are going to open the fascia up over there so that there is a proper blood flow and circulation over there. So we need to sit with our both the hands on our kneecaps, fingers facing downwards. Now we are going to grab our knee, and we are going to turn the skin in such a way that we are going to make a thumbs up. We are going to twist the fascia by making a thumbs up. So you can bend forward, bend your elbows, and just twist. It can require a lot of force and effort for some people. So if you, how much ever you can twist, so just twist and make a thumbs up. So your thumbs come up, and you can just straighten your elbows, straighten your back, engage your spinal pelvic lock in, chest out and shoulders back, and keep the tension with your hands on your knees. Keep your feet grounded on the floor, and all your toes and heel on the ground. Now breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. We can do this more than 6 times. So start breathing in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out, in, out, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now we can do this more than 6 breaths, and we will be doing it for up to 1 minute, or you can hold it for 1.5 minutes, up to 3 minutes. It's your choice, but when you do it for up to 3 minutes, it's going to give you so much of a relief and a release of the fascia that you will feel as if you have become so flexible and your knees are so ready to move and jump. So now we are going to hold it for more and keep talking the fascia, so making a thumbs up on the knees. So as you do this, keep breathing in through the mouth and out through the mouth. So the breath is our therapist, and it's going to cause the fascia to move with the talking of the skin on the knees. So if you cannot hold it for longer, you can just do it for 1 minute and then another 1 minute and another 1 minute. So you can take it up to 3 minutes or 3 minutes at one go. It's fine. Whichever suits you, however you feel in your body. Now you'll notice that so far we have been twisting the fascia and breathing. So with that, you'll feel the pressure build up in your hamstrings, go into your glutes, from that to your lower back and your spine, going into your neck. And you will feel that you are done with this once you feel that pressure or that tingling sensation in your neck, and it can be at the back of your head as well. So I'll do it for a few more breaths. I can feel it at the back of my neck and the base of my skull now. So I'm letting it go. I'll shake out my hands. You'll feel a cold sensation once you release. There is a cold sensation or sensation of a rushing of the blood, or it can be tingling. So let's just walk after this. And we are going to walk in a figure eight. So just walk in a figure eight, or you can just move from side to side to check the changes. Okay. You can walk around the room or however is possible for you, but making an 8 pattern is very much soothing and very much relaxing for your body, as it is the most natural way of your body to moving in rotations. So now I'm feeling that as I move my knee, now try to bend your knee and check the knee. Now move your hips as well and move your shoulders. So we worked on the knee, and I have a release in from my behind the knee to my hamstrings to my glutes and into my hips. In my sacrum, I can feel somewhere in my sacrum as well, going from my spine up to my shoulder blades and into my neck. So it is so powerful. When you do it every day, you will not have any difficulty in doing your daily work or task. If you walk a lot or if you sit a lot, it is very essential, and it is very beneficial to release all that stress from your lower body. Okay, now let's get into the another maneuver, which is the shin, the calf and the hamstring release. So we are going to do three of these together on one side, and then we will do it on the other side to see the difference. And so let's get on to the movement. So first we'll do the shin release. We need a chair for this. You can sit on a chair or you can even sit down. I'll do it by sitting on a chair. So the shin release, which is the front of your leg, the front part of your lower part of your leg. So it releases this portion of the leg, and it will help to release your top of the foot and your front of the ankle and top of the foot. So it releases all the fascia over there which gets sticky and tight, and the fascia which is dehydrated over there. You'll be able to move your ankles very freely after doing this, and it also releases the pain which you feel in your shin area. This can have also, the pain in the shin area can also be in those people who have the thyroid issues, and because of that, due to the loss of bone density or due to the bone issues, you might feel a pain in your shin area. That also happens in Hashimoto. So this helps to reduce that pain and will help to improve the mobility of your ankle and your legs. So let's do the shin release first. So you can just keep your legs like this, or you can keep it on the floor, whichever feels better for you. Interlock your fingers like this and place it just above your ankle bone, just above the joint of your ankle. So this is the ankle joint. I'm placing it just above the ankle. You can place it somewhere here as well, just in the mid portion down your shin. So I'll place it here. We are going to pull the skin up and push my leg down, and we are going to flex the feet and bend it, flex and bend it, and breathe at the same time. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now slowly move from side to side, making a circle, whatever feels good for you. So breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Keep breathing with me. Keep pushing your leg through. Now release that. Now with that, I'm already feeling a lot more calmer in my head. See how your fascia connects your entire body. Just by working on the shin area, you are feeling a release and a calmness in your head. And I can feel that in my neck and shoulders as well, because your feet is so much connected with your shoulders and your hips. Now let's do the calf release. So for the calf release, we are going to work on the calves, and it's going to release the fascia in your calf and your ankles, and it will release the fascia in your heels, your back of the foot, your Achilles tendon over here in this portion of the Achilles tendon. So now we are going to interlock our fingers like this and place it at the back of, just above the ankle bone, so at least I can move my ankle around. So I'm going to place it at the back, interlock my fingers like this and place it at the back like this. And I'm going to straighten my leg and push my legs through. My elbows are straight. I'm pushing my legs through. So I'm not feeling a tension in my lower back, because I'm not pushing in with my hand. I'm just pushing in with my leg. So pulling my skin at the back of the leg towards me and my leg away from me. I'm going to flex the feet and I'm going to bend the feet. So flex and bend and breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Slowly move from side to side or rotate. What feels good for you. Breathe. Keep breathing with me. You can do it for more than 6 breaths, and then relax your leg. Whoa. Now just after the 2 maneuvers, try to move your ankles, and you can move around and see the changes for that. So now I'll get into doing the hamstring release, and then I'll get up and walk to check the changes between my left side and my right side. So on the left leg, with interlock your fingers like this and place it just behind the knee. Straighten your leg and place it behind the knee, and straighten your arms and your leg and just pull the skin towards you and straighten your legs, and then you are going to This can be just behind the knee, and stretch the skin towards you. You can go up the knee and breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth, and flex your feet and bend your feet. So flex and bend and breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now push your leg forward and your shoulders back and your body backwards. So breathe in and move sideways, sideways. Move your feet sideways and breathe in all directions. You can also move your leg from side to side. Well, also when you are doing the calf release, you can just interlock your fingers like this and place it behind the leg, and you can move your leg from side to side as well in this one also. So this will also help in more of a release, flexing and moving the feet. So now we are done with the left side, and let's get up and walk. So I'm just walking normally for this. Walk in whichever way possible for you, however feels good for you. So I am walking, and I can feel that my entire left leg is so relaxed. It is so easy to walk with this feet as compared to the right one. My hips are feeling looser, my shoulders are feeling very much lighter. Now let's do it on the right side. So we can sit down, or you can sit on a chair. So for the right one, I'll show you while sitting down. So we'll move the chair away. So let's sit down. Okay, now my right feet, I'm crossing on my left leg, and we are going to first do the shin release. So interlock your fingers like this, place it just above your ankle bone, somewhere in the middle, just above the ankle bone is fine, I think. And grab the skin and pull it towards you, pull it up, and pull the leg down, right leg down, away from you, and move and flex the feet like this, and bend the feet, flex the feet, and breathe and move. Okay, so breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now sideways, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out. You can do a couple more breaths. Notice how you feel when you are locking and pinning and locking the fascia or the skin on the bone. So it is like you are working with the deep tissue layers and the fascia around the bone. So it is giving a very deep release. Now we are done with the shin release. Now let's do the calf release. So for the calf release, we are going to do it on the right side as well. Interlock your fingers like this and place it at behind, just above the Achilles tendon. Straighten your legs, and you're going to place it like this, just above the ankle bone. Okay, and you're going to flex your feet and bend your feet and move in all directions, whatever feels good for you, breathing in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now my feet is straight, my knee is straight, and my elbows are straight. I'm pushing with my leg forward, and with my hand I'm pushing the skin backwards. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, In, out. Move in all directions and move your leg as well. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Move in all directions, whatever feels good for you. Now relax. Shake out your hands. Your hands can get a bit tired after doing this. So now we will do the hamstring release on the right side, which is the final one. So interlock your hands and fingers like this. Place them just below on the opposite side of your knee, behind the knee. You can straighten your legs like this. And you can just pull the skin towards you behind the knee and pull the skin towards you. Lock your hands there, straighten your legs, and you're going to push your weight back and keep your head straight and your knee straight. Now flex and move in all directions. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Lean back so that you straighten out your hands as well. In through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now keep breathing with me and move. Now relax your hands. We are ready to get up. I want to see the changes and we are going to lock in the changes. So I'm walking in a figure eight this time. Make a figure eight pattern with your legs as you walk, so that your both hips and shoulders and neck and head, everything is balanced and is integrating the changes. So after doing the shin, calf and hamstring release, I'm feeling a lot more flexibility in my legs, in my knee, in my ankles. Try to move your ankles and see if you had any tightness in your ankles or there was a pain, injury of your ankles. See how it has improved, or if it has not improved and there is chances that the pressure might build up there because you have a restriction over there. But as you do this gradually over time, it helps to release the fascia over there. When you are dehydrated, it also restricts the fascia in our body. So you keep yourself hydrated and keep doing these maneuvers every single day to see the changes, and you will see the changes in your body. Now we are done with this, and the final maneuver for the lower body which we'll be doing is the ankle torque. So for the ankle torque, I'm going to sit on a chair. Again, sit on a chair for the ankle torque. So this one works amazingly to release the tight ankles and the fascia in your ankles. If it is tight, if you have problem in your toes, or if you have a problem in walking, you have a pain in your ankle joint or your heels. And plus it's also, if you work on your ankles, you're going to release your jaw, your neck and your head as well. So releasing the ankle releases your jaw. Now let's do the ankle torque. We know this that our ankle is connected with our jaw because the fascia is what is wrapping around every organ and everything in our body. Bones, tendons, ligaments, blood vessels, everything is in the fascial sleeve. So as the fascia moves and is hydrated enough, it readjusts, and it allows the body to move efficiently without restriction. So if you have a restriction in one part of the body, and if that restriction is released after doing certain maneuver, it goes and the pressure can go and build somewhere else where you have another restriction. So working and doing the fascial maneuvers every single day over time will release all the blockages and the restrictions in your body. So now let's do the ankle torque. My right feet over on top of my left leg. I'm keeping it like this for convenience, and I'm going to place my left hand just above the ankle bone down. Grab your ankle like this, and my right hand just above my, just on top of my legs, the shin and the calf area, and just 1 inches apart, or just close to each other from between the right and the left hand. Now you're going to torque the fascia, that is, you're going to twist the left hand outward, twist the skin outward on the left hand with the left hand, and twist the skin inward with the right hand, and with the right leg push your leg through as if you want your leg to, you are trying to release your leg. So push your leg through and move your feet and breathe. Now maintain the counter rotation, that is, left hand is twisting outward, right hand is twisting inward, and push your leg through. Breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth, out through the mouth. Move and breathe. So you're going to breathe with me. We are not counting this time. Breathe in, out, in, out. Just breathe and move your feet. If you lose the grip, you can again take hold of the grip. Left hand down, twist the fascia, left hand outwards, right hand inwards. Push your leg through, breathe and move. Now I'm just going to release the leg. Shake out your hands. Your hands might get a lot tired after doing so many maneuvers for the leg. Now walk and see. Feel the changes. Just see how your right leg feels so opened up and so looser as compared to the left leg. Although we just did maneuvers on the left as well, but now this one has a completely different release. See, it has caused so much of relaxation to my ankles. It's like, try flex your feet and move your toes. Now as you do this, my right feet wants to move ahead. It's so much, it's like I'm feeling that my right leg is just moving away from my left leg. So let's balance that now. Do it on the other side as well. So sit on a chair, or you can even sit down and do it if you like. So cross your left feet on your right leg. So now we are going to place our right hand below, above the ankle bone. Grab your leg like this, and the left hand will be on top, just 1 inch or away from your right hand. Now twist the right hand away from you and twist the left hand towards you. Now push your leg through and breathe and move your feet. So breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. We can do another thing, is that we can rotate it again in the opposite direction. Now this time My right hand at the bottom, left hand on top. So the right hand is going to twist the fascia inward and left hand is going to twist the fascia outward. So this is, now we are rotating in the opposite direction. So counter rotation, locked in place. Now you're going to push your leg through and breathe and move again. So breathe. Now my hands are getting a slippery, so I'll grab again and I'll just do a few more breaths. So left hand twisting the fascia towards me, right hand away from me, pushing my leg through, breathing in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Now relax, shake your hands. You can slowly get up and go for a walk. So just walk simply and check your right and your left side of your lower body. How balanced are you feeling right now? Are you feeling a tingling sensation or that rush of blood to your lower body and your hips and your feet? Are you feeling that cold sensation or are you feeling tingling? So it is all normal, and it is normal to feel pressure somewhere else as well. So we can also release that in by doing some other fascial maneuvers. So first you come back into your body. So these were the maneuvers which we did for the lower body. Sway from side to side. Allow the changes to integrate in your body. And move in a figure 8. I love walking in a figure 8 because it helps so much with my balance and with my brain to balance my entire body and to balance out the movement of the body. Okay, so we are done with the maneuvers for the lower body. Now we will be doing the fascial maneuver for our face, neck and head. Now this gets really interesting, so let's do the fascial maneuvers for the face, neck and head. We begin by doing the first maneuver, that is the peekaboo. So peekaboo, as the name says, you will see as we do the maneuver. We are going to do this only on the one side, and why we do it only on the one side? Because we are mostly right dominant, and you can even do it on the other side, but when you do it on the other side you will feel restriction or a tightening of your tightening of the fascia in the opposite side. So we do it only on one side, and we do it also because the way the fascia wraps around your face, neck and head, it rebalances your entire face. So the maneuvers which we will be doing for the face, neck and head are not only going to help release your stress or anxiety, or clear up your mind, clear up your brain fog, improve your breathing function, but also it is going to give you a face lift and that natural blush and that blood flow and circulation in your entire zone 1, which is your face and your head and your neck. So let's do the peekaboo. So with your right hand you're going to start doing it on the left side. We are going to do it with the right hand on the left side. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. So spinal pelvic lock in is when we push our belly button to our spine, hold our feet up, or we are pulling up our sex organs. So this is spinal pelvic lock, and you will feel that your spine is straight now. Okay, now you're going to with your right hand just go from behind your neck on the other side of your neck. On the other side of your neck. So just go from behind, and you can see my hand here. Now I'm going to grab the skin on my trap area, and I'm going to pull it gently to the back like this, so that such that my elbow is coming on the side of my temple. Now I'm going to stop here and lock it in place, turning my temple area head inward to my right elbow. So I'm locking my head there, and I can feel my ears are also locked over there. So my temple is on my elbow. Now I have locked it here, and I have locked it here. Now with the left hand, I'm going to grab the skin just below my cheekbone. I'm going to place it over my face like this, and just below the cheekbone, pushing the fascia back, not up, not left, just on the side, like diagonally. So I'm going to push it upward, push it up, tuck your chin to your chest. Now breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep the tension with your hands. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now slowly bend your knees. Push your butt back and come into a squat. Now slowly look down to the left and breathe in through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now slowly come on up and unwind and shake your hands, and let's walk in a figure eight. This relaxes your facial face muscles of your face, and you will feel so much calmer after this. And when you do this, you'll feel some blood rush, or you'll feel a warm sensation in your right ear, because we locked our elbow to our head and our temple area, so there is so much of blood rush to this area. Now this was the peekaboo. Now let's get into the another maneuver for the head, which is my favorite, antler twist. So antler twist is so powerful that it releases the tension in your entire face. It releases your jaw, ears, your the tension in your head. It opens up your, it allows the cranial nerves to readjust and the cranial bones to readjust, and also it will clear up your head, improve your mental clarity, focus, reduce anxiety, stress, or any disturbing thoughts you have. It works very effectively for that as well. Plus when we do the antler twist, we are not only releasing the tension in our jaw, we are also releasing the tension. As we release the jaw, we release the tension in our shoulders and our hips. So this is a very powerful fascial maneuver, the antler twist. Also, there is a plus point when you do the antler twist. It improves your eyesight, it improves the blood circulation to your eyes, those microcirculation, and makes you see even clearer. So the eyesight is improved, the vision is clearer, that eye strain has decreased. If you have lots of eye strain, you can just do the antler twist, and it will help you with settling down and calming your nervous system down. So let's do the antler twist. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. We engage the spinal pelvic lock in for all the fascial maneuvers. So engage your spinal pelvic in, and now with your right hand first, with the palm of your right hand, you're going to place the palm of your right hand just on the right temple like this, fingers facing backward. With the left hand, the palm of your left hand, you're going to place it on the left temple, fingers facing forward. Now we are going to squish our head. We are going to squeeze the head, and literally by meaning squeeze, we are going to squeeze it. So squeeze it with your palms on your temple. So squeeze your head. It looks a bit funny, but it works amazingly. So squeeze your head and twist the skin in such a way with both the hands so that your fingers meet at the top. So I'm twisting the fascia like this, and my fingers are meeting at the top now. So I push my hand slightly up so that my fingers touch each other, and now I'm going to place my fingers on my head and lock it there. So it looks like this. So now keep turning twisting the fascia with your right hand forward and with the left hand backward to keep the twist maintained. Do not lose the tension, because if you lose the grip, you lose the tension. Now move and breathe in all directions, in through the nose and out through the mouth. So first we are going to look to the right, breathe in through the nose, look to the right and come down to center and exhale out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, left, come down to center, exhale, look up, breathe in through the nose, come down to center and exhale. Now squat with your both feet, with your both legs, push your butt back and breathe in through the nose, look to the right, come back to center and exhale. Breathe in through the nose, look to the left, come back to center and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose in the center and out through the mouth. Slowly come up. You can move in all directions and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now unwind and relax. Shake out your hands. Oof, that's a good head rush. Oof, really my head feels so light. Now walk to integrate the changes. Notice how you are feeling. If you are feeling that sensation, what I am feeling right now is that I'm feeling the relaxation in my entire head, and also at the back of my head. I'm feel just at the base of my skull where our C1 C2 is there, the cranial bones. So there, and I'm feeling a relaxation in my eyes. I'm feeling that the room has become much brighter for me. My jaw, move your jaw. There is a slight release in my jaw as well, and my shoulders. You'll feel a blood rush to your face. So when you look yourself in the mirror, you will feel that your face might become red after this. So this is a completely natural blush. Now let's do the another maneuver for the face, neck and head, which is getting cheeky. So getting cheeky is we are going to work on the jaw. So working on the jaw is like releasing your lots of emotions and your energies. It's like when you choose to keep quiet and not talk about any conversation to avoid conflict, you are going to store that emotion in your jaw. Your jaw tends to become tight over time, and there can be clenching of the jaw, there can be grinding of the teeth, and there can be TMJ problem. So if you have all these issues, and if you have that emotional overwhelming emotion and that so much of stress and tension in the jaw, or if you have a locked jaw, this also works for releasing that fascia over there, the restricted fascia. So let's do the getting cheeky. Now stand with your feet shoulders width apart, engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now we are going to use our both the hands. So with my right hand, with the fingertips of my right hand, watch out for your nails, use only the tips of your fingers. Right hand, I'm going to place it just below my cheekbone, in the meaty part where I can feel the space. So I'm just placing it over here just below the cheekbone, fingers facing backward. Right hand, Left hand just below the cheekbone, left side, fingers facing forward like this. Okay, now you're going to really squeeze your fingers in, and you're going to twist the skin so that your elbows meet at the bottom like this. It's okay if you lose the grip, you can re-grip again. Now you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Open your mouth wide also. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move in all directions and squat. Now we are going to squat. So breathe in through the nose, look to the right, come down to center and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, hold, look to the left, come down and exhale through the mouth. So breathe in through the nose, hold it and look to the right, come back to center and exhale through the mouth. In through the nose, left, center, exhale. Also, you can move your hips from side to side. So if you lose the grip, you can re-grip again. Move your hips from side to side, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now relax. If you lose the grip, you can re-grip again to open your mouth wide 3 times. So let's do it again. Right hand, fingers facing backward, just below the cheekbone on the meaty part. Left hand, fingers facing forward, just below the cheekbone in the meaty part. Press in, push in, and twist the skin so your elbows meet at the bottom. Now open your mouth 3 times. Look up, open your mouth 3 times. Now squat and look from right to left, opening your mouth each side 1 time. So look to the right and open your mouth. Come down to center, look to the left, open your mouth. Come down to center, look to the right, open your mouth. Come down to center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Now relax and shake your hands. Oof. I can feel my skin warming up because we are working with the fascia, and fascia, wherever you work with the fascia, there the blood flow and the circulation, the nutrients, the collagen, everything moves in your body, and we are working with this intelligent organ, fascia. So now as you walk, notice the changes and move your hips around and your shoulders and your jaw. So open your jaw wide and check your jaw. I feel my jaw has loosened and my shoulders drop down, and there is so much of a calming sensation in my head. So also the room is a bit brighter for me now, even after doing the antler twist. So antler twist, this is enhancing the power of the antler twist now. So we are done with peekaboo, we are done with the antler twist, we are done with getting cheeky. Now we are going to do is another fascial maneuver, which is the vagus nerve. So vagus nerve is a very powerful reset which we do to release the stress, the anxiety, the panic. If you have digestion issues, if you have those if you want to relax and calm down your nervous system, this is a very powerful reset, and it works extremely powerfully and very efficiently for releasing and relaxing your entire body. If you have anxiety, just try the vagus nerve reset. So we are going to start by standing with our feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in, straighten your spine. Okay, now we are going to we're going to do it on the left side first. So with my right hands, the tip of my right hand's fingers, just place it on your trap, just above the collarbone, close to your neck. You're going to twist the skin out, twist the skin first, and then you're going to push the skin towards your left shoulder. So pushing it towards the left shoulder, we are going to lock it in place. Now with my left hand, just place it on your chin or your cheek and turn your head to the right slowly, creating as much stretch between your left shoulder and your cheek. Now look up and move your head diagonally. Look up. Now that is a diagonal rotation. Now diagonally there is a lot of distance between my left shoulder and my chin. Now bend your knees and push your butt back and come into a squat. Turn your body to the left and head to the right. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 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 In, out. In, out. Now slowly come up and relax. You can also move in different directions if you like. Now we are going to walk to integrate the changes. That really did help clear up my head even more. I'm feeling so much relaxed in my head right now. Vagus nerve reset is one of the most powerful reset you can do to just clear up your anxiety like this. It's going to let your anxiety fly away and your stress and just bring you back to the present. So this is very powerful. Now we'll do it on the left side. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Left hand, left fingertips. Place it on your traps like this. And you are just above the collarbone. Twist the skin. And you're going to push the skin out to your right shoulder. Lock it in place. Keep the grip. And with my right hand, placing it on the right side of my right cheek like this. And I'm going to turn my head to the left, creating as much space in between my head and my right shoulder, creating more of a stretch in my neck. And look up diagonally. Now move further your head to the left and turn your head to the left and body to the right. Go into a squat. Bend your knees, push your butt back. Again, try to stretch more. Shoulders back, head to the right. Look up, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 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 In through the nose, out. You can also move in through the nose and out through the mouth. The trick is only to keep the maximum stretch between your chin and your shoulder. Now relax. Oof. Shake out your hands and I'm going to make an opposite 8. So, okay, so this was my 8. I'm going to walk in a figure 8. Wow, I'm feeling so high and I'm feeling that all those emotions coming up, as in I'm feeling all those good hormones. This does the trick all the time. This works every single time you do it, and you can do it whenever you feel so anxious. So you see, this does not require a lot of space. You can do it even in small space, in your own space, and you do not need a large space for doing it, or you do not need any equipment for just activating your vagus nerve or releasing that stress and anxiety and just coming back into your body, coming back to present. Now let's do the sinus release. So sinus release relaxes, as the name says, sinus releases all the tension in your head and the emotional center in your brain, and everything is like, if your sinus, if you have a blocked sinus, if you have so much of tension in your sinus, in your face, and over time, when as over time we are not focusing on many things, and what happens is that our posture becomes like this, your head becomes to the front, and there is a restriction in this area of the face. Because of this, the sinuses get blocked and the fascia is there, fascia over there is restricted, and you may not be able to breathe properly. You may have some breathing difficulties. This also helps to breathe even better, opens up your lungs and opens up your entire sinus area, your brain, and improves the blood flow to your brain as well. So now let's directly get into the sinus release. So we are going to do it on the left side first with my right hand. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Right hand, the three fingers, you have to place the three fingers on your ridge of the left side of your nose, like this. That is the crease of your nose, and you're going to block the nostril with your right fingers. So my nostrils on the left side is blocked with my right fingers, and with my left hand I'm going, and with the thumb, you're going to pin the thumb just at the back. I'm pinning it just beside my ears. So now my nostril is closed, my hand is pinned, and the fascia is locked over there. Now with my left hand, just beside my fingers, I'm going to place it just beside my fingers and push the skin back. I'm going to lock my both the hands, right hand and left hand locked. Now go into a squat and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and move in all directions. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now get up and breathe in through the nose. Look to the right and come back to center and exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Look to the left and come back and exhale to the center. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. You can move in whichever direction you like. Now relax. Oof. Now with this, just breathe in through the nose and see how your lungs are expanding. I can feel my left side all opened up, and there is so much of space in my left side, in my lungs, in my left nostril, into my sinuses. It works amazing, and it works every time you do it. Now let's do it on the right side. With my left hand, I'm going to pin the nose nostril of the left side on the ridge of the on the right side, on the ridge of the right nostril. So pin the right nostril and pin your fingers at the back like this, and with the right hand, just beside the fingers, place it, your palm beside the fingers on your cheek, and push the skin back. Now maintain that grip and move in all directions and breathe. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move in all directions, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move slow and bend your knees, push your butt back, squat. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Sway from right to left, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, Out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now relax your hands, shake your hands, and let's walk to integrate the changes now. Notice how much air is there in your lungs now. So take a deep breath in through the nose and check how your lungs are expanding, your rib cage is expanding, and how your um, um, so much of air is there in your lungs now. It clears up your head so quickly, and you feel less that with every fascial maneuver that I do, I feel a release in my head and neck. Be it any fascial maneuver, you will feel that when your neck releases, also your shoulders drop down and your hip feels that release as well. So it works on your entire body. Now after the sinus release, we will be doing the double ear pull. This is so powerful for releasing the tension in your entire ears. It opens up your ears, and those blockages, if you feel, if you have tinnitus or if you have any blockages in your ears that goes down to your neck and the back of the behind your neck. Also there is a gallbladder meridian which is going from your forehead to your ears and down into your traps and to your scapula down to your toes. So we this is a very dominant meridian of the body, which is the gallbladder meridian, which is running through our ears. So we are also working on the gallbladder while doing the double ear pull. This will also help to release the tension in your head and your jaw and your neck as well, because it stretches out all our jawline and when we do the ear pull. So let's get into it. Stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Put all your toes on the ground and your heel on the ground, so you have that grounded feeling. Okay. Now engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now with your entire arm, your entire palm, your hands, just you're going to grab your entire ear like this. So grab your ears like this and wrap your ears. Wrap your hands around your ears. You can even use a socks or a gloves if your hands are slippery or if you are sweating. So we are going to pull the ears up first. So grab your ears and you're going to pull the ears up. Really pull the ears up as hard as you can, so that you're feeling a stretch in your neck. I can feel the stretch in my jaw right now. Okay, now we are going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out, in, out. Now bring your head to center. We are going to pull our ears down, but we are not going to bend our body. We are just going to pull the ears down and tuck our chin to chest and our shoulders back. So pull your ears down and push your shoulders back and chin to chest. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out, in, out. Now breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now squat, bend your knees, push your butt back. Keep pulling the ears down, and we are going to move from right to left and breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So breathe in through the nose, hold and look to the right, breathe out, come back to center, breathe in through the nose, look to the left, breathe out. Now do it 2 more times. In through the nose, right, out through the mouth, in through the nose, left out through the mouth. Now slowly come up and relax and unwind and shake your hands. Notice how the energy changes and how the it becomes quiet on the inside as well as the outside. So it feels so quiet right now. It feels amazing. You can just walk to integrate the changes. Now we have done the ear pull by pulling the ears upward, but we can also do it by pulling the ears down. So we are just going to pull the ears down. So now what you're experiencing, I am experiencing a lot more calmness in my head. There is a silence that I can feel in my body. So it's not just the head, it's not just the ears or the sinuses, it's the entire body down to your toes. You'll feel so much grounded on the floor. So releasing your ears, you have released the tension in your jaw as well as your ankles. So you can feel that as well as you walk. Now let's do the double ear pull by pulling the ears downward. So when we pull the ears upward, you can feel the tension build up on the top of your ears or on the side up above your ears. You're going to pull the ears down. Now grab your ears with your entire palm, just like before. Grab it and pull the ears downward. And we are going to look up and breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now slowly come back to center. You can engage your spinal pelvic lock in and bring your chin to chest. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out. Now squat, sway from side to side and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now slowly move your hands away from your ears, unwind, shake your hands. We are going to walk in a figure eight. I'm going to walk in an opposite, making a figure eight pattern. This is so relaxing. It just calms down your brain, your nervous system, your emotions, your anxiety, your stress. Everything settles down as you are bringing your body back into the present moment and into the peace, and you are feeling so light. And it's like the feeling is just, you cannot describe the feeling, you can just feel it. Tune into your body, feel the changes, experience the changes, enjoy the changes, and lock in the changes. Don't forget to lock in the changes by walking in a figure eight. So let's just do a few more steps by walking in a figure eight. Also, you can walk in the opposite direction. I like to walk more when I am done with a complete set of the maneuvers, and also I walk in between the maneuvers, but especially when I'm done with all the maneuvers. So we are done with the maneuvers for the head, neck and the face. So now we will be doing the organ resets. So every organ is an electrical component and a mechanical component. Every organ holds electrical charge, and our body conducts electricity. Fascia conducts electricity. So we are going to do the organ reset by charging our organs by using our hands electrically. Now rub your hands together like this, your palms together, creating a friction. What we are doing is we are charging up our hands. Now rub your knuckles together. Rub your other knuckles together. And rub your fingernails like this. And now close your eyes and place your palms like this and feel the energy between your hands. Can you feel the magnetic field in between your hands and around your hands? If you can feel it, it is the energy and the magnetic field and the energy that we just created electrically by charging our hands. If you do not feel it, it's completely okay. So let's begin the organ reset. So the organ reset is a very relaxing, and it is a very powerful maneuver which we do to release the emotions stored in every part of the body. Every organ stores the emotion differently and has a different reaction to it, be it your gallbladder, your liver, or it can be your bladder also, it can be your the ileocecal valve. So let's just do the organ reset together and we will get into it together. So first we are going to do the ileocecal valve reset. So ileocecal valve is a flat sphincter, or you can say it is a flap between, and it is a bridge between the large intestine and the small intestine. So the flap has to open and close regularly. What happens if the flap stays closed? If the ileocecal valve stays closed, then you will have lots of indigestion, bloating, gas, and you will feel unwell because of that. There is so much of bloating because of that. And if the ileocecal valve remains open, then there is so much of bacteria moving from the small intestine going into the large intestine, and then it will cause a lot of anxiety issues and the immunity issues. So let's do the ileocecal valve reset. You're going to stand with your feet shoulders width apart, engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Left hand, you're going to place it on your traps like this. I'm going to place my thumbs touching my traps and my palm touching my traps, and my fingers are at the back of my neck like this. You can see it like this. Right hand, you're going to find your belly button with your fingertips, not your nails. With your fingertips, just find your belly button, place your finger there, move 2 inches to the right and go 2 inches down. It can be between your belly button and your right hip bone. So place the finger there, palm facing upward like this, and you're going to push in and you're going to twist the skin like this to make a thumbs up. Now turn your head to the left slowly and turn your body to the right, and you're going to breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Now slowly come back to center. So we are going to say an affirmation which is giving a direct command to our body. Say with me, I no longer want to hold grief in my body, or I am allowing the grief to leave my body, or I allow the grief to leave my body and let go. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now relax your hands Shake out your hands and walk in a figure eight. It is very important to walk after every maneuver which we do to lock in the changes that we have just done in our body. It can be even a small walk, but just walk and integrate the changes. Now let's move on to the liver and the gallbladder. So the liver and the gallbladder. We are going to do it together for the liver and the gallbladder. So gallbladder is neatly tucked in with the liver. Gallbladder secretes the bile for the digestion, and gallbladder is the meridians of the gallbladder are running from your forehead to your through your ears. It goes into the trapezius down to the scapula, and it will go down into the your legs and the IT band, and it will go down into your toes, that is between your fourth and the fifth toe. So it is on both sides of the body, and gallbladder meridian is a very dominant meridian of the body. Gallbladder stores your emotions like guilt or resentment. So we are going to release that and relieve the gallbladder. Also the liver. So the liver is a very powerful detoxifying organ in our body. It detoxifies the blood and it helps in the metabolizing the drugs by utilizing the enzymes. So when the liver is overactive, it can lead to anxiety and there is so much of immunity issues. If the liver is underactive, you will feel the there is a feeling of fatigue after meals. So it is very important to do the liver and the gallbladder reset, and you will feel that sensation of calmness in your entire body as you let go of the emotions when you exhale. So when you exhale, allow your body and to let go of what no longer serves you. So with each exhale, melt away the stress from your body and let the stress go away from your body and those emotions which no longer serves you, which will allow you to heal. Now let's get into the liver and the gallbladder reset. Left hand, you're going to place it on your traps like this. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. With the right hand, you are going on the right side of just below your rib cage, where your rib cage ends, your below the sternum. You will find the abdomen on the fleshy part. There is your liver and the gallbladder. So you're going to press in with your fingertips, not your nails, palm facing up like this. You're going to push in gently and you're going to twist the skin to make a thumbs up. Now engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Turn your head to the left and your body to the right. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Come back to center. We are going to say the affirmation first for the gallbladder, which is the resentment. So say with me, I no longer want to hold resentment in my body. I'm allowing it to leave my body and go now. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Now for the liver, liver holds anger, frustration or irritation. It can be rage also. So now say with me, I no longer want to hold anger in my body. Or you can say, thank you body for allowing my body to hold the anger and feel that emotion. I am letting it go now. I no longer need it. So I am letting it go now. So breathe in, out through the mouth. Leave your hands and shake out your hands and walk in a figure eight. You'll feel the sensation of calmness in your head and in your body, and feel that your shoulders are feeling relieved. Emotions, the burden of the emotions is like holding a backpack, and you are just moving ahead with the backpack. As the backpack gets heavier, you slow down and you're not ready, and you are not able to move ahead in your life with ease and move freely. So when we are releasing that burden and letting go of the emotions and melting away the stress, we are allowing ourselves to come back into the present, come back into your body, and with the peace and with the freedom. Now let's go on to the stomach. Stomach is the organ for that will help you to digest the food. It helps in digesting and absorption of the nutrients in the intestines. So if the digestion is not working properly, then it will lead to bloating, it will lead to gas, it will lead to flatulence and formation of plaque in your teeth. This is when the digestion is not happening and the stomach is underactive. When the stomach is overactive, then you will have you will have the ulcers in your stomach, and it can weaken your immunity over time, and there will be lots of different issues with your stomach. Now let's get into the reset for the stomach. Left hand on the trap, place it like this. Right hand, go to the right rib cage. Just beneath the rib cage, slide your hands inward slowly, and there is your stomach in the abdomen part. Below your rib cage in the center, just 2 inches to the left. Okay, now you're going to push in gently and you're going to pull the skin inward. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Turn your head to the left and your body to the right. Breathe in through the mouth, out to the mouth, in through the mouth, out to the mouth, in through the mouth, out, in through the nose, out to the mouth, in, out to the mouth, in, out. Now slowly come back to center. So stomach is about motivation, so and belief. So let's say I believe in my body, I activate my desires, and I activate my motivation. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Let it go all the way and shake your hands, and let's walk. I'm going to make a figure 8. Integrate the changes. Come back into your body. Notice the feeling of calmness in your body and that feeling of peace. It also helps you to feel so motivated because stomach holds a lot of energy, that digestion of the food, and there is a lot of work that the stomach does. But when it stores so much of emotion, then your digestion slows down or it becomes overactive and leading to further a lot of problems with your health. Especially you will have a lot of autoimmune problems, or you might even have a lot of intestinal issues. So everything, it helps with all that, and it also helps to prevent the stagnation in your body. So it allows the proper removal of the waste from your body with by letting go of all the emotions that are storing. Now let's go on to the next organ, which is we are going to do the valve of Houston, that is the intestines. So for that, the valve of Houston is more about the it's about the overthinking spot. So when you are overthinking and there is too much of emotions rushing into your head and too much of thoughts rushing into your head with the overthinking, you can just do the you can do the valve of Houston reset. So left hand, place it on your traps, engage your spinal pelvic lock in. With your right hand, place it on the fingertips, place on your belly button. Go 2 inches to the left and 2 inches down. It can be between your left hip and your belly button. So gently push in with your fingertips and pull the skin upward. And you're going to turn your head to the left and body to the right. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in, out. Slowly come back to center. Now we say the affirmation for this. I no longer need to overthink to feel safe. I'm letting it all go now. So breathe in through the mouth, out, and relax. Shake your hands and feel the energy shift. Now let's walk to integrate the changes. As I did that, I felt a sudden calmness in my head, as if those rushing emotions and those rushing thoughts have stopped coming in. Now let's move on to the another organ for the organ reset, which is the bladder. Bladder helps with the holds your water retention. It has holds your digestive waste and allows the waste from the body to excrete out. So when you have lots of emotions coming up and they are building up in your body, your bladder holds the emotion of fear. So you can notice that in people who are afraid, they will have the incontinence. So that is because the fascia around the bladder, it restricts and the bladder contracts. So you feel the incontinence. Now if you have any bladder issue, if you have the bladder incontinence, if you have other issues with your bladder, other health issues with the bladder, you have the lower back pain, if you have the issue with your sacrum, if there is an anterior pelvic tilt, all these issues can be resolved by doing the organ reset for the bladder. So we'll do the bladder reset now. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now place your left hand on your traps like this. With your right hand, you're going to place it just above your pubic bone. Now first push your butt back slightly and bend forward. Now with your fingertips, palm facing upward, find your bladder just above the pubic bone. If you press in, you'll feel like you want to pee. So that is your bladder. So now push in and pull the skin up. Now hold it there and you're going to push your hips forward, squeezing your glutes. You're going to lean back, look up, turn your head to the left and your body to the right. Now breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in, out. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now slowly bring your head to the center and keep your hips forward, and we are going to say an affirmation for fear. So say with me, I no longer want to hold fear in my body. I am letting it go now. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Let it all go away and melt away. Relax your arms, shake your hands, and you're going to walk to integrate the changes. So when we are leaning back, we are allowing our lower back to open up, and the fascia around the lower back also opens up, relieving you of the lower back pain. And we are counter rotating, twisting the fascia and locking it in place, and with the breath we are moving the energy in our body. So all this is a very energetic movement. You will feel that in your body as you do it every single day. So this was the bladder reset. Now let's do the kidney reset. So kidneys are the source of energy for your body, and kidneys work in uh, coordination with the bladder for the water retention and the fluid pressure. When the kidneys aren't functioning properly, you have the urinary tract infection, you feel fatigued, because you are less in energy, and when the kidneys are when the kidneys are working in balance, then there is a balance of the body as well, and you feel so much of energy in your body. So kidneys drive the energy in your body, and they are working in coordination with the bladder. So you can also have the bladder incontinence if the kidneys aren't working properly, so which causes less excretion of the waste from your body, and it might lead to stagnation over time. So let's do the kidney reset. First we'll do it on the right side. Left hand on the trap, right hand grab the rib cage from front to back on the right side with your right hand at the nipple line, and you're going to pull the skin down on the rib cage. Now you're going to look to the left and bend your body. Look to the left and turn your body to the right. So we're going to take in 3 sharp breaths in through the mouth. So breathe in. One more. One more. Exhale. This is to power our kidneys. Now we are going to take in breathe in through the mouth, out to the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now slowly come back to center and say, thank you body, thank you kidneys for providing me with energy and balance in my body. And relief. Relax your hands, shake out your hands. Now let's get on to the left side. So right hand, place it on your traps like this, and your left hand grab the left rib cage with your entire hand at the nipple line. So grab your left rib cage with your left hand at the nipple line and pull the skin down. Now look to the right and turn your body to the left. So breathe, take in 3 sharp breaths. Exhale. Now breathe in through the mouth, out to the mouth, in through the mouth, out to the mouth, in through the mouth, out to the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, out to the mouth, in through the nose, out to the mouth, in through the nose, out to the mouth. Slowly come back to center. Keep pulling the skin down. We are going to say an affirmation. Thank you kidneys for powering me with energy. Thank you body for providing me with the energy to move forward in my life. And breathe in through the mouth. Exhale out. And relax. Shake out your hands and walk. Just breathe in deeply through the nose. You will feel so much of air come into your lungs, because we are not just walking with the kidneys, we were also opening up our rib cage and breathing our breathing and improving our breathing. So when you wrapped your hand around your rib cage, you are focusing, your intention is on the rib cage as well as the kidneys, so that is working to improve your breathing and providing more energy, opening up your rib cage, we're making more airflow into your lungs and powering your kidneys. So breathe in through the nose and see, breathe in through the nose, see how your rib cage expands and your chest expands, and you can let it all out. Feel the peace and the relaxation come in your body. Also, when it will help you to improve the energy for your daily activities. Now we are going on to the spleen. So spleen is the organ in your body that has the multiple purpose, like it is helping in filtering the blood, it helps in digestion. So it is the only organ in the body that grows spontaneously wherever the blood pools and becomes stagnant. So when the spleen is overworked, and you will have lots of imbalances, like you will gain weight, you will feel fatigued, and you will feel drained in your energy. So when the spleen is healthy, it helps to improve your skin tone, it helps to improve your skin condition, it helps to improve the growth of your hair and nails. So let's do the reset for the spleen. It also helps to improve your memory and increase your energy. So let's do that spleen reset. Now stand with your feet shoulders width apart, engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Spleen is on the left side, so we are going to place our right hand on our traps like this. Left hand, we are going to, just like we did before, we grabbed the rib cage on the left side. Now we are going to slide our hand down below the rib cage. Just where your rib cage ends, you're going to drop your hands below the rib cage and grab your waist. And with your thumb, you're going to push your thumb, you move your thumb below the rib cage at the back of the back, just beside this, beside the spine. So it is in this place. So this is the spot. My rib cage ends here, and I'm going to place my wrist here, my left hand here grabbing my waist, and my thumb is pressing in. So I keep this position locked, engage my spinal pelvic lock in. Now I tuck my chin to chest, and I'm going to look to my right leg as if I'm leaning on my right leg, and keep my knees locked, looking at my right leg, and you can feel the pressure and on your thumb with your right thumb, with your left thumb. So that is the spot. So that is where your spleen is. Now breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out, in, out. Now slowly come back to center. Now spleen stores your emotions like worry. So say this with me: I no longer want to hold worry in my body. I'm replacing it with trust. So breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Let it all go. And relax, shake out your hands, and let's walk. Integrate the changes. If you have less space, you can just move from side to side. What Notice how you did this clean reset and it made your head clear. So it works very well with your memory, improving your hair, your skin conditions, and your growth of your nails and hair. So it also clears up your head and releases that feeling of worry. You may not be feeling that emotion right now, but it is somewhere stored in your body. So you are releasing that emotion of worry and gaining that emotion of positivity and trust in your body. So let's move on to the thyroid reset. Thyroid is a butterfly shaped gland in front of the neck here, and this gland is a very powerful gland. It's responsible for maintaining the balance of the hormones, for maintaining your body temperature, for amino acid formation, also the energy levels, and affects the mood. So if your thyroid is underactive, that is the hypothyroidism, that happens in hypothyroidism, then it can lead to depression and weight gain and a lot of digestive issues. And if the thyroid is overactive, it causes hyperthyroidism. So in hyperthyroidism, you are depleted of your calories, and it depletes your energy and your reserves, so making you more tired and over time. It also now if the thyroid is stay unstable, so it will lead to the changes in the body temperature. That is, you'll have cold hands and feet, which happens in the autoimmune conditions as well. And you will not feel at peace, and there will be a lot of depression in your head, and you will not feel at peace in your body. So let's move on to the thyroid reset. So by doing the thyroid reset, we are not only working on the thyroid, but we are working also on the throat. We are opening up our chakra of the throat, and we are opening up ourselves to communicate in the community, and we are able to speak our truth. Because when we hold our emotions back and we choose not to say something, we are just storing that emotions up, and over time it leads to a lot of health issues, like we discussed earlier, affecting all the other things simultaneously, leading to hypo or hyperthyroid. So it is not just a thyroid gland, it is your throat, your way of communication, and your entire body's balance. So let's do the thyroid reset. You place your left hand at the back of your neck, and your right hand grab your skin on the throat like this. Place your hand on the throat and push the skin gently up. Now you're making a circle by with your right hand on the front and left hand at the back, so it's a circle now. Okay, now right hand front, pull the skin up, engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in, out. Now we see an affirmation with this. I speak my truth, the truth from my heart. I speak my truth even when it's inconvenient. Breathe in through the mouth. Let it out. Exhale. So this is also a very powerful reset when you are not able to speak the truth and let the emotions out. So you can do this for the throat, and it immediately calms your body down and improves your sense of communication and those release of the emotions, to open up about your emotions and not just hold your emotions in your body. So now we have reached the end of our organ reset, which is the brain heart coherence. We are going to lock in everything with the brain heart coherence. What it means is that throughout the day we are having those racing thoughts in our brain, and we are just pulled towards our heart and our brain, what our heart wants and what our brain wants us to do. So what if we maintain a communication and align them together, the brain and the heart, to align it in one, and feel that piece of the balance in our body. So it's not just the physical balance, but it is the emotional well-being and coming back into your emotional body and your physical self. So it also helps to melt away the stress. It helps to realign your thoughts, your emotions and your body all together. And it will also help you to unwind at the end of the day. If you are doing this at the beginning of the day, it will help you to encourage and bring in more motivation. If you are doing this at the end of the day, it will help you to unwind and end your day with peace and calmness, and avoid that racing thoughts when you go to bed. So let's do it. Now we are going to stand straight, and we are just going to place our right hand on our heart center. So place your right hand on your heart center and close your eyes. Place your left hand on your head. Slowly keep your eyes closed. Now feel your heartbeat. And feel your brain beat. Now let's synchronize the two and align the two. So we breathe in through the mouth. Breathe in through the mouth. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the mouth. In. Out. Now we breathe in through the nose. Out to the mouth. Breathe in. Out to the mouth. Breathe in. Out. Now stay where you are. Keep your hands where it is and close your eyes and just feel your heartbeat. Bring all your attention to your heart. Now direct your attention to your brain and feel the brain beat. And come back to your heart. Again to your brain. Come back to your heart. Now take in deep, slow breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth 3 times. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let it all go. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now you can set an intention, what you want to achieve. Here I am going to say, I allow my body to heal. I allow my body to be at peace. Only peace shall enter into my mind, and peace shall enter into my heart. I take in the positive and only the positive. As I attract the positive, I keep in the positive. Breathe in through the mouth, out. I release all the negative beliefs and I take in only the positive thoughts and the positive beliefs. I allow myself to move ahead in my life with confidence and motivation and desire and energy, and I activate my drive. Breathe in through the nose, out to the mouth. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your hands down. You can feel your body at peace. So this is where you stand. This is where you are in your body, and just feel the energy around you. It's like you are in a bubble and everything and the energy is just pushing in your body, and I can feel everything going away from me, and I can only feel my energy in my body. So we will do the organ resets in the morning. We can do it before you start your day. Do the organ resets in the morning, and you can do the organ reset at night before going to bed to unwind the body. It works amazingly. Try it for yourself. Now let's just walk for one last time in a figure 8 to integrate the changes that we just did. Feel the peace inside of you. Feel the energy inside of you. Notice where you stand and where your emotions are, and how you can be at peace in your body with your emotions and heal and move ahead in life with confidence.